McKinnon riding that one for the first time. Tajun, Gerald Mosse stands behind the line. Had a wonderful week so far, Gerald, riding the Prix de Diane winner, Dariaba, on Sunday, and coming here on Tuesday to win the St James's Palace Stakes.
One to go.
Celeric, the 97 winner, is the last one to go forward, and now the 17 runners are set for the Gold Cup. They stand and they're racing. Athen Rai just slowly into stride, and on settling down on the outside, Solo Mio is the first one to go on here in company with Churlish Charm, and a little bit over on the far side is Tajun, who's up in a prominent position early. So too is Lauren Tide as they sort themselves out. Spirit of Love is showing plenty of early dash, and Mick Canaan has a Persian Punch right up on the pace on the inside and about fourth as they settle down. Further back in the field in the white cap is Kayf Tara. Further back on the inside, Enzeli. Nadawi, the favourite, settles down about 7th or 8th in the royal blue jacket the outside. They're followed by Athen Rai, who's starting to move up on the outside of Three Cheers. Rainbow High is back in the field, then Invermark over on the far side. The back in the field is Sibling Rival in company with Celeric, who's got plenty of cover at this stage. And last of all is Catan. Second last at this point is Shea. Heading up past the 2-mile marker, and the leader on settling down is Solo Mio by a length and a half to Lauren Tide the far side. Then in the centre, the white face of Spirit of Love. Just behind them, Churlish Charm in the red and white jacket. Tajun is on his inside, followed then by Persian Punch. A length and a half further back, then the white cap of Kayf Tara, followed then by Enzeli. Nadawi's in centre field, and the pace is very generous, followed then by Invermark. They're followed by Three Cheers and Athen Rai. A length and a half then to Rainbow High, followed by Celeric, who's well back out of it with Sibling Rival Shea, and last of all is the French challenger Catan, as the 17 runners charge past the pack stands and head down the side. A mile and a half left to go in the Gold Cup, and Solo Mio the leader by 2 lengths to Spirit of Love off the outside of Lauren Tide. A length and a half to Tajun, then Persian Punch tucked away on the inside of Churlish Charm. Further back in the field then is Kayf Tara with a white cap on the outside. Enzeli is next, followed then by Nadawi as they continue their journey down the side of the course. Invermark is positioned on the inside of runners. Three Cheers and Athen Rai are not that far behind him, followed then by Celeric, then Rainbow High, and out the back is Sibling Rival in company with Catan, and last of all is Shea as they head down the side towards the mile and a quarter. The leader is Solo Mio for France, leads by a length and a half to in second. Up on the outside, Spirit of Love, a half length then to Lauren Tide. Further back is Tajun. Churlish Charm is out deeper on the track. Then Persian Punch, who's starting a forward move, followed by Kayf Tara, being tracked by his stablemate Nadawi in the royal blue jacket as they charge towards Swinley Bottom. Now they've got just under a mile to travel. Athen Rai with the red cap around the outside. Then Three Cheers from Invermark. Further back, Sibling Rival, Rainbow High. Then Catan. Celeric is second last, and Shea is last of all. Thundering out of Swinley Bottom, and the leader is Solo Mio by half a length. Up on the outside, Spirit of Love. Lauren Tide is third in the blue cap, followed by Churlish Charm on the outside of Tajun, is now being niggled. Persian Punch is just behind them. Canaan about to call on him for an effort. Kayf Tara going forward for Gary Stevens in the white cap. Then Athen Rai as they pass the 5. Nadawi is next from Enzeli, and further back is Three Cheers. Invermark on the inside. Celeric starting a forward move on the inner, but it's still Solo Mio as they pass the half mile in the Gold Cup from Spirit of Love. Then out wide at Churlish Charm. Lauren Tide flat to the boards. Kayf Tara, the white cap on the outside, being tracked by Nadawi, who's hard ridden on the outside there of Persian Punch. Enzeli to the inside, and Celeric has grabbed hold of the bit and is running on well, but behind a wall of horses on the turn now, and Spirit of Love on the far side has kicked for home, has gone a length and a half in front of Enzeli. Kayf Tara, last year's winner, coming there strongly for Gary Stevens. Behind them is Celeric. Further back is Invermark, who's running on well from Nadawi. A furlong left to go. Enzeli strikes the front for Ireland. Goes 2 lengths in front now of Invermark. Battling on to there is Celeric in company with Kayf Tara, but it's Enzeli 2 or 3 in front. Battling on is Invermark, but Enzeli wins in the second set of colours of the Aga Khan. It's Enzeli who beats Invermark in the Gold Cup. In third is Kayf Tara. Nadawi behind them was Celeric. then 3 cheers, Shea, Spirit of Love. Behind them is Catan, Rainbow High, Churlish Charm, Persian Punch, Solo Mio, then sibling rival further back, Athen Rye from Laurentide, and Tajun, who's also owned by the Aga Khan, is absolute last. So first and last for the Aga Khan. Enzeli is the winner, trained by John Ox, and he's won it in convincing style here. This son of the Aga's Derby winner, Kayazi, beats Invermark. In third place then in the white cap is Kayf Tara, fourth Celeric, fifth is Nadawi, in sixth place is 3 Cheers. A long gap then of about 5 lengths or so to Shea, then Spirit of Love, who led them around the turn. Catan for France is next, then Rainbow High, the Chester Cup winner on the inside of Churlish Charm. Persian Punch for the 3rd year in a row has not run a race at all here at Ascot. He just hates the place. And then a long gap to the others. But the winner, number 13, Enzeli, owned by His Highness the Aga Khan, trained by John Ox and ridden by Johnny Murtagh. Second, number 3, Invermark, owned by Sir David Wills, trained by James Fanshawe, ridden by Richard Hughes. Third, number 5, Kayf Tara, last year's winner, owned by Godolphin, trained by Saibir Saru and ridden by Gary Stevens. Celeric is 4th. But Enzeli, the winner of the Gold Cup of 1999.
And we'll pick it up here because we're looking for the winner, and Frankie Dettori congratulating Johnny Murtagh afterwards. That was very game of him because Nadawi at this stage couldn't stay, but the winner has already gone. Celeric for a while was weaving through the pack, looked like he might go and really challenge, but he's run well in 4th, and Invermark has stayed on from the back to take 2nd, but the winner had already flown.
Yes, Enzeli, very, very good performance here. He has actually quickened at the furlong and a half and sprinted, where Invermark, who finished 2nd, was 2nd last into the straight, weaved his way through and got past Celeric, who also came right from off the pace.
And they set a really good pace, didn't they, Willie? Solo Mio set a strong pace and they kept it up.
I would imagine the race would be a very good time, but I was very surprised the way that this horse so much, he quickened so fast at the furlong and a half. He just took away from the field and then he's down again. And John Murtagh there, very, very happy, sort of. I don't think, has he ever rode Royal Ascot
Johnny
winner?
Murtagh, yes he has. He won the Coronation Stakes on Ridgewood Pearl. Do you remember that for
yes,
John
he
Ox
beat
as
me.
well?
I was 2nd.
Yeah, that was the last time they both had a success here. But he's a lovely guy, Johnny Murtagh, wonderful Irishman with a great sense of humour, and he'll be absolutely chuffed to bits with that. But a very strongly run race. That will have felt like a marathon for a lot of those horses, and I feel sure that Enzeli, although not the best backed horse in the field, we said 6 or 7 of them had a chance, but I would think he was quite a big price, and he's won by 1.5 lengths in the engine.
Great performance here, great staying performance by Enzeli, trained by John Ox, and the time was very fast. It was 4 minutes 18.84 seconds, and that's 4.7 seconds faster than standard, although it's just over 3 seconds outside the record. Distances 1.5 lengths and 2.5 lengths. And as Johnny Murtagh brings back the Gold Cup winner Enzeli, let's check the full SP.
The Gold Cup SPs then, Enzeli at 20-1, a great result for the bookmakers, obviously with the exception of the Irish, who will have backed it because of the price. Second, number 3, Invermark at 8-1, and the third, number 5, Kayf Tara at 7-1. The favourite was Nadawi. Frankie Dettori finished 5th at 7-2. Enzeli, though, saved the bookmakers, the majority of them, from a massive payout with a 20-1 success.